This TWIRcast is brought to you by Nebulogic Technologies for guaranteed deployment of comprehensive enterprise class and software as a service-based CRM and CX solutions, every time, on time. And the new Marquee ID, a Gemalto company, offering driver's license solutions that secure you now and in the future.
Welcome to AAMVA's TWIRcast for March 23, 2015, keeping you up to date with the latest news and events in the AAMVA community. I'm Claire O'Brien. AAMVA's 2015 workshop in Law Institute has come and gone, but there are plenty of ways to revisit our time in Fort Worth or catch up on content that you may have missed. Check out the downloads page throughout this week to see presentations from the workshop and visit AAMVA's Flickr page to see photos. You can view the 3 Standing Committee update videos that were presented at the opening general session on AAMVA's YouTube channel, as well as the workshop wrap-up video. We'll see you next year in Cincinnati, March 9th through 10th, 2016. 2 new editions have just been added to the Library of Solutions and Best Practices on AAMVA's website: the AAMVA Motorcycle Operator Manual and the Best Practices for the Deterrence and Detection of Fraud. The AAMVA Motorcycle Operator Manual includes an updated Motorcycle Operator's Manual and Knowledge Test question pool. The MOM will help ensure motorcycle riders know what they need to know to operate safely on the roads, while promoting uniformity in the way jurisdictions test rider knowledge. The Best Practices for the Deterrence and Detection of Fraud is a comprehensive document that addresses both internal and external fraud. In addition to presenting ways to deter and detect fraud, the document gives background on different types of fraud and the psychology of those who seek to perpetrate fraud. It also discusses the impact fraud can have on national security and highway safety, as well as the personal impact identity theft can have on the customers DMVs serve. You can watch video executive summaries of both documents on AAMVA's YouTube channel. Download the documents at AAMVA.org. AAMVA was at the National Lifesavers Conference held last week in Chicago. Staff members Rob Stershik and Eric Dunn manned the AAMVA booth in the exhibit hall and had great conversations with conference attendees, many of whom were not familiar with AAMVA. AAMVA Director of Law Enforcement Brian Ursino also served as moderator and presented a drugged driving session during the conference. Every year, the International Association of Chiefs of Police holds the National Law Enforcement Challenge, a traffic safety enforcement recognition program that recognizes law enforcement agencies nationwide for outstanding work in keeping the roadways in their communities safe. AAMVA is an official partner in this IACP program along with the National Sheriff's Association and the Governor's Highway Safety Association through a cooperative agreement with NHTSA. For more information on the National Law Enforcement Challenge, visit theiacp.org/NLEC. AAMVA is looking for jurisdiction members to fill positions on our 3 standing committees. If you would like to serve on one of our committees, please complete the committee member application form available on AAMVA's website. All applications must be received by May 4th, 2015. Positions are typically 2-year terms. If you have any questions, please contact Diane Graham, Director of Member and Conference Services, via email at dgraham@aamva.org or by phone at 703-908-8267. That's all for this edition of AAMVA's TWIRcast. Thanks for joining us.